Hey guys, it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Light Movie Reviews, where we do reactions and reviews to TV shows, movies, and other digital content. Today I'm coming to you guys with Paramount Picture Studios, the remake of the 1986 original movie, Top Gun Maverick. We're going to talk about the positive and the negative, what I recommend you guys going to the theater and giving this a watch, where it falls in our stars category, and does it hold water to its original. So before we jump into all of that, you already know what part of the video this is, so go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, and as always, hit me up on my other digital platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. So let's just jump right into the plot of the movie, and then we'll talk about everything else as this video goes along. So, someone did ask me in my latest comments, where did I get my glasses from? I'm probably chopping up the name. It's called Firmoo. You can find them on Instagram. The lenses is cheap. Everything is cheap. I love these glasses. So there you go. So the plot or overview of this movie, with 30 years of service, Pete Maverick, who's played by Tom Cruise, has been a test pilot, dodging the ranks so he can stay in the air and not be grounded, being anything higher than the Top Gun. But now he has to figure this stuff out and be a team player and train the detachment of graduates for a special mission and deal with his ghost and all of his past. And we already know, if you watch the original, we already know. So right out the gate, this is going to be a no spoiler review. I just think the context of me explaining different things would leak some spoilers. So this is a spoiler free review. Okay. So I was skeptical of this when I originally saw the trailer, probably about last year. And I'm like, why they can't just leave it alone? That movie was so dope. Just leave it. But I was surprisingly shocked on how much I liked it. So Tom Cruise, Avi, just slid right back into the character of Maverick. I mean, 30 years ago. Tom Cruise is now 59, I believe, and it was like he never left. So, but we don't expect anything less from Tom Cruise, no matter what people say about him. He's an amazing actor. So where he picked up his role from 30 years ago, I mean, it was just a smooth transition. If you haven't watched the 1986, which is crazy because I was barely moving, you know what I mean? We're all children. But anyway, it's crazy. 1986. If you haven't seen it, I would suggest you go and watch this dope masterpiece of a movie, the original, because I say that because it has an emotional and a connection that kind of brings everything together perfectly for this sequel. So I would definitely suggest you go watch it. Even if I don't recommend it, I really do think you guys should watch it because it will give you a more connection to this sequel. Val Kilmer makes a very quick but purposeful short appearance in the movie as Admiral Iceman, which, again, I got to keep going back to the first one. If you saw the first one, that title, that was already in the making because we already knew how Val Kilmer, Iceman, was in the movie. So that was perfect. The roles of the young pilots played by Miles Teller, Glenn Powell, and Monica Barbaro. Again, I hope I'm saying her name right. Charge it to my brain, not to my heart. Their performances were outstanding and it was exceptional. I don't want to say it was just like how they were in the original because it's not. That's a whole different feel and everything and that's not where the movie was trying to go. But I will say, casting these actors for these roles, I mean, they did outstanding and their roles matched to this movie, and it was a nice extension from the original to now. So we come to Jennifer Connelly's character. She plays Penelope. She is Pete, Tom Cruise's new love. She's a single mom. I'm sorry, we need to give Jennifer Connelly her flowers. I mean, she always does amazing in her roles, like Beautiful Mind with she just did amazing in that. And with their new love, Pete and Penelope, it definitely gave well, let me just say this. The chemistry between Tom Cruise and Jennifer Connelly was amazing. And their characters, I think she was the right fit. And I think her storyline and her being the new love for Tom Cruise definitely made this, the movie transition nicely and made it move nicely. It didn't feel like it was out of place, if that meant, you know what I'm saying? So the action scenes, you know, when I was small and I saw Top Gun, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be a pilot, bro. Because the action scenes are so dope. I mean, if anything, next year for Oscars, I'm saying, and I could be wrong, but if you agree with me, hit me up in the comments. It's definitely award worthy, and I definitely believe that they will be nominated. The cinematography, amazing. Just the way the action scenes went with each other, whether it was happening on the ground or in the air. But I mean, come on, we really just think that the air scenes are just dope, and everybody smashed it. So to me, overall, this sequel, I would recommend you guys going to see this movie. The sequel definitely held water, just like the original. It's definitely a worthy watch. And I don't say that a lot about sequels. Recently, sequels have been not have been good as the original or the first one. But this to me is like The Godfather. You know how the sequel was like the shit. Even though we love the first Godfather, this is how I feel about the original Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. The way they connected each movie, it was like nothing ever changed. And I love that about this movie. Even though we got to meet new characters, old characters, even though they made little short appearances, and Tom Cruise's character from the first one, how he was still kind of the same Maverick, but he evolved into like this grown ass man that, you know, you got to do certain things. You got to sacrifice. It's just not you. You are the helm of this team. And I thought that everybody did amazing in this movie, and it definitely was worthy to its originator of the first one. So for me, I'm giving Top Gun 5 stars. I didn't really have a negative. I mean, the music, the soundtrack was great. It kind of fit everything. I really liked it. Yo, I was mad hyped when I was watching it. And like I said in the beginning, I didn't think it was gonna match, but it did. Joseph Kosinski did an amazing job with picking up the baton from the original director from the original movie and taking this baton and smashing it. And everything was new, but it wasn't new. But you guys know what I'm talking about. So we are at the end of this video, guys. Thank you for always riding with me. And as always, be safe, be courageous, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.